Imagine a land consumed by war. For centuries, ancient China was locked in a brutal struggle. 7 kingdoms, each hungry for power, clashed in endless conflict. This was the Warring States period, a time of chaos and bloodshed. Swords clashed, arrows rained from the sky, lives were lost and destinies were rewritten on blood-soaked battlefields. From the ashes of this endless war, a new power emerged. The Qin state, once a minor player, began to rise. It was a kingdom unlike any other, driven by a thirst for conquest and ruled with an iron fist. They were organized, disciplined, and hungry for power. Their ambition knew no bounds. They would not rest until all of China bowed before them. The Qin state was a machine of war. Its heart beat to the rhythm of drums and the clang of forging hammers. At its core was a belief in strength, discipline, and absolute obedience. This was not a kingdom of poets or philosophers. This was a kingdom of soldiers. At the helm of this war machine stood the Qin king, a ruthless and ambitious ruler. He dreamt of a unified China, a land where his laws reigned supreme. To achieve this dream, he unleashed his most fearsome weapon, the Qin army. The Qin army was a force unlike any other. It was a vast sea of disciplined soldiers, marching in perfect unison. They were armed with the most advanced weapons of the age, crossbows that could pierce armor, swords forged in the hottest fires, and chariots that thundered across the battlefields. This was not just an army, it was a force of nature. Leading this army were generals known for their tactical brilliance and unwavering loyalty. They studied the art of war, mastering strategies that had been passed down for generations. They were the minds behind the Qin war machine, strategizing each campaign with meticulous care. The kingdom of Han stood in the path of the Qin war machine. Once a powerful state, Han had grown weak and complacent. Its rulers were indecisive, their coffers depleted by years of misrule. The people, weary of war and burdened by heavy taxes, had lost their will to fight. The arrival of the Qin army was like a storm on the horizon. Fear gripped the hearts of the Han people as news spread of the approaching legions. They had heard whispers of the Qin's ruthlessness, of cities razed and entire populations put to the sword. Hope dwindled with each passing day. The sun was setting on the Han kingdom. The dragon banner of Qin was on the horizon. This was more than just an invasion. It was a turning point in history. The outcome of this war would decide the fate of China.